Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Kevin, also known as Bitcoin Kev. As you know, I'm driving for Bitcoin. I drive for Lyft in the Baltimore City area. I've been driving for a little bit over 3 weeks now, and just wanted to share some tips with you, some things that I've learned along the way, mainly from trial and error. And I just thought I could help you avoid the same mistakes or make things go a little bit more smoothly for you when you start driving. Okay, my driver's link, my referral link is going to be at the bottom of this video. When you click on it and join Lyft, both of us will receive a referral bonus. Basically, we both earn $10, $1 per ride for the first 10 rides. Well, up to $10. That's in addition to the other bonus programs that you qualify for when you join. Okay, so again, the link is at the bottom of the page. And if you haven't joined, if you just don't have time for a link, just copy the information down in the description section of this video. My referral code is Kevin32663. Again, that's Kevin, Kevin 32633. Okay, so again, today is July the 27th. It's Thursday in the city. Thursdays, Baltimore City starts to come alive. It never really dies down. Even on Tuesdays, there's things happening. So I normally start my route from home. So I'm sitting in my driveway right now, waiting for the first call to come through. It's just after 5:20. Around 5 o'clock, I was in my driveway vacuuming my car, and I didn't realize it was actually 5 o'clock. Because if it was 5 o'clock, I would have been online. But I've learned that I don't have to drive to any particular spot because there are business parks near me. I'll just wait for someone to get ready to go home, and I'll pick them up. Every day is different. I don't get the same people every day. Although I have had two repeat customers. I had one person twice in one day, and the other one I had twice in 1 week. So as you start to drive, you will start to see some of the same people over and over again. But for the most part, there are so many people who use the service that more than likely you'll have someone different every day. Okay, every day is also different. Some days will go a little bit smoother than others, and until you learn how to work the app, it could be a little bit confusing to you until you understand exactly what you're seeing on screen. Because sometimes what you see on screen is not what's really happening. The apps might take you in the wrong direction. They'll tell you to make a left when you should turn right. They'll let you go straight when you should have made a U-turn. But what I've learned, I use Waze, and I also use Google Maps. Now, in the beginning, I was only using Waze, and Waze was giving me bad directions, period. Okay, so I stopped using Waze, and I switched to Google Maps, and ever since I switched to Google Maps, everything has gone a lot smoother. Now, one thing I started doing yesterday was I let Waze run in the background so it can give me reports on accidents and police and traffic conditions, information that is not available on Google Maps. And Google Maps is the navigation app that I use, so that when a call comes in and it switches over to navigation, it automatically switches over to Google Maps. So I found that when I do that, I have very little problems. Maybe once in a while, the app might not tell me to make a U-turn when I should have, but if I use Waze, then I'm definitely going to have navigation issues. When I use Google Maps, I'm not going to have as many, or I might have a pretty good night where I only have something happen one time. It's basically a directional issue, meaning that the app might let me go straight when I should have made a U-turn. But other than that, Google Maps is definitely a whole lot better than Waze. Okay, so let them both run. Let Google Maps give you navigation, and let Waze run in the background, and that way you can get additional information on traffic conditions. Also, my customers like to listen to music while I drive. Sometimes they'll do their Bluetooth, but I also have radio apps on my phone. The local radio station, one is 92Q, another one is 104.3. Then I have TuneIn Radio, and also have Pandora. I don't use Pandora that much, but I do use TuneIn Radio, and when the radio apps are running, they run in the background, and that way I can still get my directions. Because if I just go straight to my radio on my car, the navigation from my phone will not play over the speaker. But if I have them both going through the Bluetooth signal, then I can hear the music and the radio, and I can hear the music and navigation at the same time. Okay, so just keep that in mind. And if I have any issues or things I need to point out later on, I'll show you before and after each ride for the day. I normally do anywhere from 9 to 15 rides per day. Normally, I'll hit about $120 to $150 a day, and I'll ride about 7 to 9 hours per day on average. Some days I'll do 12 hours. I tried doing 15, but after 15 hours, the app will stop and tell you have to take a break and you cannot drive for 6 hours. So I will just grind for as long as I can. Mainly I just want to hit my goal of 125, because after the fees, if I hit 125, I still walk away with 100. Okay, so that's pretty much it. I'm going to just sit here and wait till my first call comes in. I'm going to put this on pause. This whole video, after I edit everything, should be about anywhere from 60 to 90 minutes long, or maybe I'll just break it up. I haven't really decided yet, because I don't know how much time you have, and I don't know if you want to look at a 1-hour video or a series of 10-minute videos or 15-minute videos. But anyway, I'll figure it out, and I'll post everything online. So just keep watching. Again, this is Kevin, also known as Bitcoin Kev, and I'm driving for Bitcoin with Lyft.
Turn right onto Windsor Boulevard.
Okay, y'all, I'm recording. I actually started to drive towards the gas station near my area.
In a quarter mile, turn left onto Lower Baltimore Drive.
I was wanting to get some gas, but I do have about 345 miles before I hit empty. The crazy thing is, I'm going to pick up somebody who was like near my house, but I left my house to go to the gas station, and as soon as I got to the gas station, I got the call. So I'm only 5 minutes away, as opposed to being 3 minutes away.
Turn left onto Lower Baltimore Drive.
And also, for some reason, when it activated, it didn't switch over.
Save on your tickets today when you visit kingsdominion.com. Orioles fans, Papa John's has a perfect offer for you all season long. Get 2 medium, 2 topping pizzas for only $6.99 each when you order online at papajohns.com using promo Orioles. That's right, 2 medium pizzas.
Okay, y'all, so I just dropped off passenger number 1, who literally lives right around the block from my house. I mean, I dropped off. I can see the back of my house. She doesn't know we're neighbors. Actually see the back of my house. So I'm gonna run home real quick since I'm already here, and I'll wait for my next call, because don't forget, I am near Business Park. So it's almost 6 o'clock. I'm waiting for the 10 to 6 crowd to get off. I've got about 5 minutes. And there's normally a guy who gets off at 6 o'clock, right around the corner from the house at the nearest business. I'm basically 1 minute away from him. So when he calls, I can just jump in my car, go get him, take him home. And then once I get him home, there's somebody else that lives near him who works out at Amazon. So by the time I take this one guy home, the other one will be ready to leave. So some people, you kind of learn their schedule. And actually, I just talked them up. So I didn't even make it in the house. I'm going to get him now. I mean, not him, but her. But I just left that street, right around the corner again. I think this is the dance studio that's up on Lord Baltimore, if I remember the addresses correctly. I'm still waiting for the Google Maps to come up. Google Maps is populating very slow today. Luckily, I already know where I'm supposed to be going. Because, see, I'd still be sitting in my driveway right now waiting for Google Maps to come up.